Erling is a special player for us, right? He's a goal scorer. He's aggressive around the goal. His overall mindset fits our club and our philosophy perfectly. It's great. He's young, he's explosive, he's dynamic, and he's fearless. I think at 19 years old, he has massive potential. I've been around other young players, including in Leipzig, that at 19 years old have major potential as well. You know, the key for Erling is not what is the potential, but the drive to achieve the potential. And he has that. You know, he has the personality that he's never satisfied, that he's always thinking about improvement, that he's already a top professional in terms of how he takes care of himself and how he prepares off the field every day.
Do you think he's on the right way to become maybe a new Robert Lewandowski or Harry Kane, who are like dominating the 9 position right now in football?
He has potential to be one of the best 9s in the game, no doubt. You know, it requires a lot of things. It requires some luck. It requires being in the right situation. It requires being surrounded by the right people, staying healthy. But, you know, I've talked often about the fact that Erling has a father that played football, and that's a big advantage for him. So his father and him understand how to navigate this world. They made a really good decision, him and his father, coming to Salzburg. They could have gone to a lot of bigger clubs at 18, but they saw that Erling needed one more step in his career to continue to improve and make mistakes and find the right development path. For me, Leipzig is a great club for any player, especially a young player, and especially an explosive player who's good in transition. So in theory, it's a great fit for Erling. And the people at the club in Leipzig are really, really good people and have focused a lot on development with players, on taking care of players, on professionalism, on, you know, the standard for what the quality of a club in Leipzig is so high. We had a really good relationship and a lot of good football talks, and he had a major effect on my idea of football. And I think one of the reasons why New York hired me was because they could see that I was a coach that liked to play in transition, that liked playing explosive football. But when I met Ralph the first time, he introduced a million details to me that made so much sense for the way that I thought about football. And so from there, our relationship really grew. And I think our ability to communicate and support each other and work together to think about the ways we think about the game was fantastic. And he had a major, major effect on me. Then when we spent time together in Leipzig, he's a very intense individual. Right? So working with him was not always the easiest thing, but I knew that going into it because I know his personality type. But the thing that I like about him, and I think where we're similar, is we want to try to do everything we can to help our team be successful and to prepare our guys to go on the pitch and give everything they have. He's always been supportive of me. After the Liverpool game, he sent me a bunch of texts and was proud of the way our team played. I think he appreciates that our team is playing good football and being successful. So yeah, in the end, that's what's most important. I've got to know Jürgen a little bit because we both lived in Southern California and we had daughters that were the same age. And our daughters played against each other a lot in tournaments and in league play and when they were 8, 9 years old. So, and at the time he was the coach of the national team and I was playing for Chivas USA, an MLS team in Los Angeles. I can see that he has a passion for the game still. That was always his biggest strength when I watched him as a player, is his passion, his on-field passion. And so I think he'll bring that to Berlin for sure. And then, you know, with any given job, it's about how your ideas of football mesh with the player pool, with the club, and I think he has potential to have a big impact there. And when I watch him, I'm rooting for him. So yeah, it'll be fun to watch over the next couple of years.